In a world where affordable housing is getting harder and harder to get, there are some options out there, and I'm about to show you one of them. These tiny homes on wheels are made on new trailers. They aren't 100 years old and falling apart, and definitely aren't refurbished. They are street legal towable, coming in at 13 feet 1 inch tall. This trailer is 200 square feet, 160 square feet on the main level, and 40 square feet in the loft area. And they are plated as a trailer, of course. And what's cool about these in comparison to a camper is it's reinforced to travel frequently, be low maintenance, and be much better insulated. This tiny home has 50-year siding that is reinforced on every panel with liquid nails outside of your typical nails or screws to ensure you have no issues driving back on the harshest 2-tracks. The trim is an AZEK PVC, which is an engineered polymer product with moisture resistance and durability far superior to traditional wood. The shingles are 50-year shingles. You have this heat vent that is connected to a heater that can run on approximately 100 gallons of propane, and that's through a Michigan winter. It pulls the air in from the outside and will also disperse it back outside to ensure proper ventilation in such a small space. The walls have R21 insulation, which allows you to be comfy in the colder climates, as campers typically are R3 to R5 and are often drafty as they aren't made for full-time living like these are. Taking a look under the tiny home, the subfloor is reinforced with 2 more inches of styrofoam to keep the floors well insulated. What's cool is this tiny home runs very well on 12 volts with a few 110 plugs scattered throughout. And to conservatively power this tiny home, the current system has a 600 watt input, a 2000 watt inverter with a 100 amp battery. The trailers also come with a detachable front porch that can be easily stored in the tiny home when traveling. So here we are inside this tiny home, and just for reference, I'm 6'3", we got some space in here. There's just a lot of different possibilities, and that's what I love about this tiny home is you have the ability to kind of rearrange and set things how you see fit. So over here, we have 2 chairs, which could be a nice table area. You could situate right here. And then off to my right, if you didn't want to have the bed that's going up the stairs, you can have a futon that's situated right here, folds out, or even folds up into the wall if you're not using it. Possibilities are endless. Right here on the wall, we have a cutout for an AC unit if you wanted it. Up to you completely. The refrigerator is 7.1 cubic feet and costs approximately $53 or so a year to run according to the tag from the manufacturer.
Who said tiny homes have tiny beds?
In the bathroom, there's an ADA compliant walk-in tub, a sink, a toilet that can be converted to a composting toilet, a water heater, and in this open space, there's room for a small washer dryer as well. You also have the privacy here if you need it. With the purchase of these tiny homes, the transportation would be contracted on your behalf by someone that is insured, so you don't have to worry about your new trailer making a spill on a curvy road. If you're someone who's interested in tiny home living or just want to find something that's actually affordable in a world where everything is just so inflated, hit the link in the description below just to see if there's some interest, because this is somebody who's not working in this big factory that's just whipping these up. It's somebody who I jived very well with when I met him, and he reached out via my YouTube channel to get the word out in the best way possible without selling people on something like this. This is just something that you're either looking for or you're not. Maybe it fits with you, maybe it doesn't, but I wanted to create awareness to stuff like this because a lot of people are looking for it, but they don't know where to look. And when this gentleman reached out to me and we had talked about this, his motives and his intentions behind all of it was something that
really sat right with me, because he sees, as somebody who's getting closer to retirement, how messed up things are. And I work with clients who are on Social Security who don't have a lot of money to work with and need affordable living, or maybe there's a kid at school or a family member who can throw this on somebody's property and just live on it. There's also more trailers in the works like this one too, so there's definitely some opportunity to get some different trailers with different features and things like that. So again, if you're interested, hit the link in the description. We just want to see where the interest is at. Also, if you're looking to move to Michigan in one day or a million, I have a link in the description to the Living in Michigan newsletter so you can stay informed on all things Michigan. And if you're looking to move, relocate to whatever that may be, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to be your go-to resource. Until next time.